I have my yoga mat out, so I can't walk past it.
Beckoning you.
Yeah, it's sitting there waiting, going, get on me.
What color is it?
Black.
Mine is purple. For Aetna CEO Mark Bertolini, it was a skiing accident that left him with a broken neck and eventually led him to the rejuvenating practices of yoga and meditation. He proceeded to make them available to his 49,000 employees, a move that not only reduced employee healthcare costs, but also increased productivity. So Mark, I never give a speech without mentioning you. So it's a special pleasure to be here talking to you rather than talking about you.
It's always great to be with you, Ariana.
Sometimes when you talk, you sound more like a patient activist than the CEO of what is soon going to be the largest health insurance company. And yet, over the 6 years that you have been CEO, you've actually quadrupled the value of Aetna. How are these things reconciled?
Well, I think we view stock price and compensation as ways of measuring the success of an organization. And I think because of that, we have a very short-term view of how capitalism works. At Aetna, we actually say, you know what, we're here for the long run. Here are the fundamentals we're investing in, like we did with our employees, like we did with some of our products.
That clarity about the mission came to you through incredible personal wake-up calls.
Yes. What I found very quickly in both his circumstance and mine, that getting our lives back, becoming engaged and productive members of society, was something that the healthcare system cared very little about.
You returning to productive life, that was after you had broken your neck in a skiing accident.
When I had reached wit's end, I was on 7 different drugs. I said, how do I get back to a normal life, or is this a life worth living if I don't? And that's when somebody suggested to me, well, maybe you should try craniosacral therapy. Maybe you should try acupuncture. Maybe you should try yoga. And I thought all of that, well, here we go. But I was so desperate that I said, well, I'll try it. And it was amazing how quickly it worked. I still have my pain, but as we say in the meditative arena, in the mindfulness arena, I have pain, I'm aware of my pain, I am not my pain. And so I had to learn how to be more, quote unquote, Zen in the way I approached my daily life. Meditation was a way for me to help understand how to do that.
How we react to what's happening is really the only thing we have in our control.
And we can choose to react in a negative way. I think part of it is relative. I have the unfortunate experience to know what a really bad day looks like. You hit a tree, you put your son in hospice, you find out your arm's not gonna work anymore. And when you have that real experience, the response is, I'm not gonna die from this today. This isn't all that bad.
Another thing that you and I share is a passion for the importance of sleep.
Yes. If people are too busy looking for food, if they're too busy stressing about whether or not they have enough money to pay for their health care, how can they possibly sleep? And so addressing all of these other determinants are going to be critically important to allowing people the peace of mind to sleep. This year alone, we will invest $1 million in pilots around mindfulness and meditation.
Right, forward into exhale.
In the community, we are going to introduce the notion of increasing healthy days as the measure of our success. If we could have a society that person by person, community by community, we created productive, happy human beings, the dialogues we see on TV every day and in the political arena and between nations might go away. And wouldn't that be a wonderful thing?
Well, I'm so grateful for the incredible impact you are having, not just on Aetna, but on the world.
It's a pleasure to be part of your team.
Thank you.